16% of Americans are satisfied with the way things are going in the United States. Do the math. That means over 8 out of 10 Americans are not satisfied with the way things are going. Pretty dismal numbers. Let's put it in context. The highest satisfaction level since we've been measuring it here at Gallup was, believe it or not, in February of 1999, just as Bill Clinton was being tried for impeachment in the U.S. Senate here in Washington. That number was 71%, highest on record. Of course, we should not forget that the U.S. was in the middle of an economic boom at that point. That was the dot-com boom. The lowest on record, 7%. October of 2008, just before the presidential election, which of course makes our 16% now look a little better, realizing that at one point not so long ago, only 7% of Americans said they were satisfied. Politically speaking, well, of course everything comes back to politics. Let's look at where satisfaction was before some elections in which incumbent presidents were trying to get reelected. Two such presidents who lost were George H.W. Bush and Jimmy Carter. Well, for Bush Sr., back in 1992, satisfaction was at 22% a couple of months before the election, and he lost. For Jimmy Carter, Gallup asked satisfaction in November of 1979, a year before the election. Didn't ask it from that point on, but that was at 19%. So those satisfaction levels in those instances led to an incumbent president not being reelected. What about three presidents who were reelected? Reagan, Clinton, and George W. Bush. Satisfaction levels were higher. 48% for Reagan before his election, 39% for Bill Clinton, and 44% for George W. Bush in 2004. Now, those are wonderful numbers, but you can contrast it to Bush Sr. and Carter, who lost, and you find that when numbers are down around 20%, presidents lose, if we can generalize, and when numbers are higher than that, in the 30s to 40s, presidents tend to win. Again, right now it's 16%, so if this satisfaction number is at 16% next fall, that is fall of 2012, Obama may be in trouble. If the satisfaction level climbs between now and then, of course, Obama's re-election probabilities will look a little higher. We'll keep monitoring this every month between now and November of 2012. I'm Dr. Frank Newport, Gallup's Editor-in-Chief.